Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Well, no real answers for that one. I can't imagine you would do that intentionally for any reason, can you? Yeah, no, but some excellent field position awarded for that kick out of bounds. So first down from the 41. Here's Nix. And the coverage too much to battle through on this play. Multiple defenders there, a lot of contact at the catch. This one's incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, here's Nix. Hitting Ingram on the slant. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Offense in the hurry up here.
17 yards. First down, Broncos.
Nix now to throw. This is a heater going deep. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Throwing on second, Nix. Escapes the pocket. This is Sutton working the right side. And the stop is made at the 32, so give him almost enough for a new set of downs. Nix getting to stretch his legs a little bit here. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
It's a loss of 2 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Throwing here, Nix. That one finds his man, Ingram. And the early decision to go for it is rewarded. He's got him enough for the first. This drive is going to continue.
First down, Denver.
That big 4th down call is how we close out our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Nix. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Now a 2nd down throw for Nix. This is Ingram working the left side. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Dobbins on 1st and goal. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal.
Pick up of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's a look for Nix. And he gets in. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Denver.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Send right down the middle and good. And that ties things at 7.
Ties the game at 7. Will Lutz to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Shot that time by Nick Bonito.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's another carry for Barkley. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
He was taken down.
Offense up to the line fast.
A 1-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
Here's Saquon. He's tackled after a gain of about 13. And that is good for an Eagles 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? That's taking the lessons learned from your last defeat, that negative play, and putting it right into practice and fixing it. And this time, they get that push, they get that surge, and they get a 1st down.
Running is Barkley. And the stop is made. 1st down coming up. It's a gain of 11. That almost felt like an instant replay of his previous run, Brock. Another great opening created up front. And he said, thank you very much.
And this offense totally in the driver's seat. You want to try to run it back a 3rd time? But also maybe a time to throw it right over their heads with a little play-action pass.
Barkley to back on a 1st down. And he's been busy to start this one. Last play is 4th carry already. They give it to him again. This is ahead for about 5. Brandon Jones after the stop.
That's some running over there, Kate, that's going to get some love from his coaches. Maybe some fist pounds, too. Nothing flashy. Just trust your keys, run behind your pads, and get what's there.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Here's Barkley. This is close, but does not get that first. They're going to be left with a 4th and short. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
They'll run for it with Barkley. And this is going to have them the 1st down. A little less than a yard, Brock, but they barely got that. They did get enough to keep them out there, though. In that spot right there, Brock, that's a tough range. A little long for a field goal. You hate to punt from the defensive side of the field, which leads to the call there to go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, this is where the communication is buzzing. Probably on the previous down, to be honest with you, Kate. Like, okay, what do we got to get to yardage-wise? Where do we got to be to go for it? And pretty sound decision in the end.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts. And down he goes on the wrong side of midfield. They got him at the 46. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Ooh, and they get him down just in time. They got close to that first, but they make the play and force this 4th down. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. On 4th down, Hurts rolling out to his left. Making the call himself. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. It's no good. It had the leg, but is aimed wide right. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Third quarter's going to start with a run by Barkley. They wind up with a quality 16-yard pickup on that play. They get the first down, too.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Right side complete to Lemon. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? But they're the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Broncos going nickel here, 3rd down. Handoff headed right, Barkley. It's going to be taken down here, but not before the play gets him 12 big yards and a 1st down.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. As that running back's come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down, he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
On the draw, it's Barkley. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's under pressure. He's not going to get away. They take him down at the 30. Jonathan Cooper. And now it is 4th down and 7. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Hurts now on 4th. On the move, headed right. Going deep here for the end zone. Has a man, and he's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Hollywood Brown scoring there to end an 8-play drive. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
14. Broncos 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone. They're going to gift him the drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nix looking to throw. There goes that man again, but a defender on time this time. Hit forces the football out, incomplete. We've got 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Catch made over the middle. And a big chunk picked up on that play. Over 20, and gets him the 1st.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Broncos 1st down.
Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away. So the frustration spilling over a little bit on that play, Brock, choosing to just get rid of it, even though we did have a receiver in the area.
Yeah, I think that's right. You know, I'll co-sign on that. Frustrating. It's just been that kind of ball game, just not in any rhythm. Really, the defense dictating so much.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. Ingram brings in another one. Stops there, but that gives them the 1st. A big gain before the defense got to him. Looks like about 22 yards.
22 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
In the red zone on 1st. This is going to be caught. The heave connects. Touchdown, Denver. J.K. Dobbins from 20 yards out. Lutz gets the extra point to go. And we're back square. 14 apiece here.
Will Lutz to kick off for the
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41. A give to Barkley. Good play call there. 15 yards for their efforts, and they got the first down.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They send a man in motion. Going to the ground again on first. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. And that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. Taken down, but not before he picks up 11 on the play. And it's going to be a Philadelphia first down.
Yak. That's what it's all about in this league as a running back. Can you get those hard yards after initial contact? This dude just got it done.
First down, a run with Barkley. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
3 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They go to Barkley again. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Get in there for the stop, but give him about 9 on the play. And that sets up an Eagles first down.
Find me an offense that won't take that type of result every snap. Good execution, a quality gain, and it moved the sticks.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign we're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Barkley trying this up the gut. And that is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through 1 tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. He'll be quickly trying to get set again.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Right here, Kate, this is where I'd love to see a team go no huddle. You just ripped off a great run. Momentum-changing run. Now get back to the line and don't let that defense breathe.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. And he is into the end zone from Philadelphia, touchdown. Saquon Barkley scoring there on the 10th play of that drive. Elliott's with the extra points. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
Eagles 21, Broncos 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. Now Nix. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down. Shotgun snap to Nix. In some trouble, not going to get away. They drop him at the 29. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of 12 yards. And it's third down.
Third and long for him here. He completes it in traffic. And they're going to be rewarded with some yardage, but not the first down. Stop has made a decent bit short of it, so fourth down upcoming.
Fourth down.
And they're not going to have time for another play here. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Broncos losing by 7. The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on fourth down. Desperation time here. He's got it to his running back. And backs against the wall there to find a way to convert on fourth down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Here he is to throw. Met at the catch point, and it's incomplete. Couple defenders nearby. One of them makes the hit to break up that catch. Third down upcoming. Throwing now. Waddle makes the catch. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. He's dropped. A big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. Multiple ways to attack. They're second and long.
Brings up second and 11 at the 15-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Throws caught. And it gets on the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. And everyone can breathe a little bit easier now, at least for the moment. The try is up and good. They have found a way to tie it late here in the fourth quarter. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Barkley again here on second. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be third down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
This is a heater going deep. Oh, my goodness, it's intercepted! Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Broncos bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made. 6 seconds remaining in regulation.
At their own 41-yard line.
Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. 1 final seconds on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. And before the snap, the defense going to call for that timeout. See, the kicker knew it was coming, so a little extra time here to maybe think about that miss from earlier before he tries this one.
Broncos field goal. A 60-yard attempt.
It has the distance, and it's on target. It's good! And when it mattered most, he got it. No miss this time. He wins this game. So it's a win for the Broncos. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Indy.